Peace family, how you doing? It's Mr. R2 here at Texas Black Pages. I'm sitting down with the beautiful owner of Olivia's Healing Herbs, Miss Michaela. I met this lady. It was weird. I was at the post office actually, and this was maybe 3-4 months ago. And there was a vehicle that came up to my left side and parked, and I remember seeing her magnet on the car. And I had asked at that time, which I didn't know was her daughter, I had asked, is this black owned? She said yes. And I said, I would like to get in contact, so I can see and learn more about the business. And then it went to last week, and I came in the store again. I'm like, wait a minute. I remember seeing the advertisement on the vehicle magnet, and it just so happened to be the same individual business that I was looking for 3 months ago, now walking this establishment. But Miss Michaela, tell pretty much the people about yourself, and then we'll go into everything else.
Hi, my name is Michaela Renee, and I am, as he said, the owner of Olivia's Healing Herbs. I started this company basically because there was a need for me to be healed, and I actually had, no one could tell these days because I am healed from the herbs, but I actually have an artificial hip on one side, pins and screws on the other. And I was looking for an alternate to the narcotics that I was on. They gave me oxycodone, which wasn't helping. So that's when I started to search other things, found Dr. Sabi, was led to herbs, and the rest is history.
Right, but who's Olivia? I know that was like one of the questions. She said, hi, my name is Michaela, but then we see everything say Olivia. Who is Olivia?
Olivia is my daughter, and she just graduated from high school. She actually is studying to be a nurse right now. So
Okay.
I figured it would be something that Olivia and my other two children can, take over when I pass it on to them.
Right. Well, she don't have to change the name because the name is already in Olivia's name. So now tell us about the natural herbs. There are people right now. I know there's a lot of individuals that's in their New Year's resolution phase. Oh, I want to try this. Oh, I want to do this. What can they expect when they come and sit with you about trying natural herbs and how it's beneficial and a benefit to their health? Because there are questions about herbs and there are over-the-counter medicine. What would you say if a person want to ask you questions about having the natural herbs and using them for with their recovery?
Well, number one, I would definitely give them my testimony and let them know exactly what I just said about, how it was a recovering process. A lot of people don't know that. I had to teach myself how to walk again. I went from a wheelchair to a walker to crutches to two tall kids underneath my armpits.
Wow.
And then taking my first steps. And if it wasn't for the herbs, I would still be walking around with a severe limp. So number one, I would let them know about my testimony and other testimonies. I would also let them know that the herbs are for the healing of the nation. It says in Genesis, in Revelations 22:2, and somewhere in the middle, but don't get me to line, that the herbs are for the healing of the nation. And it truly is. It does heal you. So whether you just want to detoxify or you want to lose weight or address any specific ailments from high blood pressure to arthritis, you definitely should go to natural medicine for your natural body.
Right. So if someone want to detox, what would the answer be?
If they want to detox, I would say, hey, mucus buster, clean out the mucus, decalcify the arteries, cleanse your liver, your kidney, your gallbladder, flush that colon out. Once you do that, then you will be surprised. Not only do you lose weight, you feel more energetic, you sleep better at night, and you just have a healthy glow.
Right. So how can someone get in contact with you, whether it's, what's the website? Because I know you have a website. Because right now, from what I understand, the website is only one half of you. But how can they get in contact and see what you actually have online?
Well, you could go to oliviashealingherbs.com. You could email me at info@oliviashealingherbs.com or call 866-20-HERBS. You can also come into the store here in Copperas Cove at 114 Cove Terrace in the Cove Terrace Shopping Center.
Okay.
And me or my children would be very happy to give you directions.
But what got you here? You know, what made you actually want to start this business? I know you were hurt, but there was a time to where there's a focus of ownership. What got you to this point?
I would have to say my dad being a major influence. My dad lives in Memphis, Tennessee, and he's always been a self-starter and an entrepreneur. He does have a regular gig. He's been at the penal farm out there in Memphis for 20 some odd years, but he's also had flea markets, restaurants. He's always had rental properties and things like that. So with my dad just being a self-starter and me saying, you know, oh, he can get off of work and go flip on the lights at his own business and get his hustle on. I mean, I've always just wanted to have my own and work for myself.
But why did you feel starting your own business with natural herbs was a positive move for you?
Because I wanted to help other people heal. And I felt like that's my calling. I feel like I am a servant of the Lord first and foremost. And I felt like, you know, the Lord called me to serve and also glorify him through the herbs and just letting people know, listen, these are the Lord's work and they really do work. So the works of his hands are good. And I was just called to heal other people. It started with healing me. And then my son and then his friend got into an accident, really bad car accident, and I was able to heal him with the herbs. And it was their idea, actually. They said, Mom, you should start selling these online. And so it started online, and it did really well. Right now we're serving people from Texas to Nigeria and everywhere in between. So I said, you know, maybe I can help locally. And so that's when I decided to open the doors.
Right. Make sure you come patronize this lady. One, she has a very beautiful spirit. She's funny, she's cool, but, you know, very down to earth. So once you come into this facility, you know, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get greeted. And that, to me, is a combination of business ethics as well as customer service, which is good, you know, especially when the stigma of what they say with black businesses, you're definitely not going to hear that when you come inside of this inside of this location. So again, make sure you contact with her. Her contact information is listed on top. To where you can reach out, go to the website, patronize those that are not in the city or close to the city. You can go to our website and get your herbs. What type of discounts do you have?
I actually have 10% off for military discounts. That's all day, every day.
Okay.
Senior discounts, anybody who's 60 and over, they can get their discounts, and that is on Wednesdays. Yep, Wednesdays, because it was on Thursdays, and we said, let's do it in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
So Wednesdays, seniors can come in, and they can get their 10% discount as well.
Now, is that online too, or just in store?
Just in store.
Okay. So if you want your 10%, get 10% of your gas and drive out here and get that 10% discount, especially here in the area where we have Fort Hood that's close by. So on your way home, coming from Fort Hood, come get that discount. Or if you're retired and you want to go and try to help heal, because, you know, we have our ailments. Me, yes, I'm a retired vet. You know, we have our regular ailments, whether it's knee, ankle, back, whatever it is. We have the ability to come inside this establishment and she'll give you, you know, the things that you can help self-heal yourself outside of your regular VA appointments. You can come in here and self-medicate and heal at the same time. So again, reach out to Miss Michaela, let her know that you've seen this video and you want to come in. Now, do you do like assessments, nutritional assessments? They ask you questions about, you know, do you do that?
Well, I actually do go by the Dr. Sabi's food guide, Lord rest his soul. It's basically an alkaline-based diet. Now, granted, I know that everybody does not want to become a vegetarian or a vegan overnight. I tried it. It worked for 3 weeks. So I definitely say, definitely no dairy at all. No beef, no pork.
Okay.
And that is what I would, if people would just stop those 3 things, you would be surprised just to see how much better your body will start running and operating just from leaving those 3 things alone.
Right. So if your New Year's resolution to try something different, try that. Don't say I said. Ms. Michaela said. Yeah. Again, the address is on top. Make sure you come and check her out. But Definitely thank you for taking the time out of your day to talk about your business because, like I was saying earlier, visibility is key. You know, we can talk about how Black businesses are not patronized, but we have to put ourselves in the lane that we are as visible as possible. And just taking the time out of your day to actually do this interview. And for those that are interested with being a BOB Spotlight, the email address is listed on top. Make sure you send that email address and let me know that you're interested with becoming the next BOB Spotlight. Yes, we're headquartered here in the city of Killeen, but we do travel. You know, like I was telling her, the furthest I've gone was El Paso. But make sure you send that email because I won't know what you need if you don't email me in order for you to know, in order for me to know that you are interested with having your business spotlighted on Texas Black Pages. We're very strong B2B platform as well as a B2C. So we're a B2B2C platform, business to business and business to consumer platform. So with Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, we're on all of those platforms in order for you to be visible. So make sure you check us out. If you are a business and you're watching this, you're in the state of Texas, but you're not registered, go to texasblackpages.com. This platform is for Texas businesses only. Texas is the #1 state with the largest African American population in the nation. We're also, according to Forbes, #1 for business ownership, as well as we're #1 for a woman-owned business in the state of Texas. So again, there's a lot of things that's allowing us to win, and let's continue to do that and win. And those that are watching, reach out, whether you text them or just go face to face and tell that Black business owner that you love them and you appreciate them for what they do because they stepped out on faith to actually begin their lane of ownership. Ownership equals equity. Now you have a ultimate responsibility to tap into your God sense into your community because you have equity into it. So again, you guys be blessed. Have a blessed rest of the week and begin the rest of this weekend strong. But make sure you patronize a business, whether it's through finding a Black-owned photographer for your event, a web designer, or come and get these herbs before you go out. Or if you did something you didn't want to do, come here and get a detox, whatever it is. Just make sure you patronize. Again, this is the beginning of what's to come. In order for us to know where we're going, we have to know where we came from.
Amen.
And let's go in a direction that's forward and progressive. And you guys have a blessed day and close out the week strong. And again, the village won't grow if the village don't know. Peace.